In Turkey, a virus called pneumonia emerged, killing 2,049 people in 6 months. Several journalists went to the area for interviews. However, armed bandits appeared, and all the journalists and scientists on the expedition were killed. Following this, a special agent named Park sought refuge at the South Korean consulate in Istanbul. 2 months later, the protagonist, Jackie, appeared. He's an orphan who now works as a fitness equipment salesman. Jackie has had a keen sense of premonition since childhood. He can foresee events about to happen, sometimes bringing him luck, and sometimes disaster. One day, while he was at the bank to withdraw money, he sensed that a robbery was about to occur. As expected, the robbers began to take hostages for the robbery. Jackie told everyone that the hostage was actually their accomplice, encouraging everyone to rush up and subdue them. But only one person was willing to help. Jackie used a baby carriage to knock over the robber, and the money fell onto the elevator. Jackie chased after and took the money, then ran into the elevator. The robbers also followed, and a gunfight broke out in the elevator. Jackie grabbed one person's hand and emptied all the bullets into the ceiling, then kicked the gun away. The 3 of them were at a standoff, fighting for the gun. Just as the robber was about to reach the gun, a brave lady nearby moved it away. She even used scissors to help Jackie escape. Jackie fled to the rooftop, but the robbers were still in hot pursuit. Jackie made a desperate leap onto a crane, and the pursuing robber accidentally triggered the switch, causing the crane to swing and smash through the glass, destroying an entire office floor. Finally, Jackie grabbed onto a hook and slowly descended to the ground. The police mistook him for a robber at first, ordering him to lie down, but after clearing up the misunderstanding, Jackie became the headline news. After this incident, Private Detective Manny found Jackie, hoping he would come with him to see a lawyer. It turned out that a Korean couple had lost their young son years ago while living in Hong Kong. After seeing Jackie on the TV news, Manny noticed that Jackie's birth date and his childhood in an orphanage matched the information provided by the Korean couple searching for their son. Jackie also wanted to know who his biological parents were. He often dreamed of a man and a woman smiling at him, and that night he dreamed of them again, along with recurring dreams of a cross. Jackie decided to agree to Manny's proposal to meet with the Korean couple's representative lawyer. Jackie met with the lawyer, who explained that Jackie's birth information was incomplete, making it impossible to confirm his true identity. Therefore, the lawyer arranged for Jackie to meet with the client, Park, for personal identification. Following the lawyer's arrangements, Jackie arrived in Korea and met Park in a heavily guarded hospital. He was the special agent who sought refuge at the beginning. Park was seriously ill, having just completed treatment, so they had to wait until the afternoon to visit him. As Jackie was leaving, he inadvertently saw the cross around Park's neck, reminding him of his dreams. At that moment, a girl approached Jackie. She was an American journalist who had been following Park's story. She told Jackie that Park used to be a famous Asian agent. Jackie became increasingly curious about this person who might be his father. He returned to the hospital and found a group of people interrogating Park. Slowly approaching, Jackie used a shovel to knock out one person, then kicked a stool to knock down 2 more. Jackie picked up a defibrillator and shocked one of the enemies but ended up shocking himself too. This sent the attackers running away from Jackie. Jackie asked Park what they wanted, but Park said he didn't know. He wanted Jackie to play a game with him. If Jackie won, he would receive the money Park left for his son. After Park's death, Jackie became his sole heir. Park's estate was worth a lot of money, but he had donated it all to an orphanage, leaving Jackie only $10,000 and a box containing a cross and a key. Using his sixth sense, Jackie found the Istanbul bank where he successfully retrieved the items Park had left behind, including a large sum of cash and a Bible. However, as soon as he left, he encountered a robbery. The robbers took the bag but didn't want the money. They restrained Jackie, searched him thoroughly but couldn't find what they were looking for. The arriving police scared them off, and they fled, leaving Jackie to be taken to a hotel by the police. In the hotel, Jackie met a beautiful woman whose clothes caught his attention. Jackie silently followed her and discovered she led him to a castle. It turned out she was Yong, the woman of Philip, the head of an international criminal organization. Jackie struck up a conversation with her, and after some brief exchange, she invited Jackie to meet her at the restaurant in the hotel the next day. The next day, Jackie went to a Turkish bathhouse to bathe, where he encountered the robbers again. After using water to attack them, he managed to escape, running to the edge of the roof and using a parasol as a parachute to jump down successfully. However, during his escape, his towel was hooked off, and the robbers quickly caught up. While fleeing, he was knocked over by someone, and the robbers continued to chase him. Jackie had to defend himself while using a plate as a shield. Onlookers were stunned by the scene. Jackie, noticing the attire of Turkish women, got an idea to use white fabric as a disguise. He disguised himself as a woman and successfully escaped. When he arrived at the restaurant, the waiter gave him a note saying Yong was waiting for him in the underground reservoir. At this moment, the journalist also arrived, accompanied by a CIA agent. The agent informed Jackie about Philip's criminal organization, revealing that Philip was now targeting him. The reason being, the virus sample was in Park's possession, and now that Jackie was his sole heir, everyone assumed Park had passed the sample to him. However, Jackie knew nothing about it. They mentioned that Yong approached him for the vaccine. Jackie confronted Yong after learning the truth, but two men appeared behind him. Jackie could have subdued them, but they threatened him with Yong's safety and proceeded to kidnap them. These men were indigenous people of Turkey. The virus had killed their loved ones, and they wanted to find the virus sample to destroy it themselves. One of the men brutally beat Jackie, who was also a victim of circumstance. At that moment, Philip's men arrived, also coming for Jackie. Using his flexibility, Jackie managed to break free and woke up the unconscious Yong. Philip's men were extremely cruel, and the villagers died under their guns. Jackie, unsure if they were friend or foe, instructed Yong to wait for him by the seaside. He hooked onto a wooden hut and dragged it down when the enemies approached. Jackie made a makeshift raft and escaped with Yong. She told Jackie that she was an orphan and Philip had saved her, so she considered him her master. Soon, Philip arrived to pick them up. Yong, excited, swam over to Philip. On the boat, Philip revealed that he was the buyer of the virus. Sensing Jackie's affection for Yong, he proposed a deal. If Jackie gave him the virus, he would give Yong to Jackie. Jackie knew Yong's fate was uncertain if she stayed with Philip. Both being orphans, Jackie sympathized and wanted to rescue Yong. Jackie found a clue among the items left by Park, leading him to a church. He showed Park's photo to the priest and inquired about him. Indeed, Park had visited there before his death, leaving something behind to be passed on to his son. Upon opening the box, Jackie discovered the virus sample. However, he hesitated, unsure of the consequences if he handed it over to Philip, knowing it could result in more deaths. After being persuaded by the priest, Jackie ultimately gave the virus to Philip, who kept his promise and released Yong. Jackie, with Yong, prepared to leave. While waiting for the train, Yong suddenly needed to use the restroom. However, when Jackie went to check on her, he found that she was already dead. It turned out Philip had been controlling her with drugs. Just now, Yong had succumbed to her addiction and went to inject herself in the restroom. Knowing too much about Philip's secrets, she realized Philip wouldn't let her leave alive, so she poisoned the needle. Jackie was arrested as the culprit. The female journalist intervened to rescue him, revealing herself as CIA. Their objective was also the virus sample, and they were furious upon learning that Jackie had already handed it over to Philip. Philip's actions had thoroughly angered Jackie, and he decided to seek revenge alone. The journalist provided Jackie with Philip's address, saying he would be at the airport. Just as Philip was about to board the plane, Jackie appeared on a motorcycle, swerving to collide with the plane and intercept it. Philip's men began to chase him, but Jackie had already rigged the warehouse with fireworks, using them as distractions while he fought and fled. Philip attempted to escape by car, and Jackie pursued on an electric motorcycle. Jackie maneuvered to approach him, then leaped onto the car to grapple with Philip. Philip accidentally crashed into a tanker truck ahead, igniting its rear end. Now, the danger lay with the tanker. If it exploded, it would destroy everything within a 2-kilometer radius. Feeling responsible, Jackie jumped into the cab to save the driver's child first, then cooperated with the driver to steer the tanker into an uninhabited area. However, the route provided by the police was incorrect, leading the tanker to a marketplace. Eventually, the tanker reached an open area, and the police began a rescue operation. The driver asked Jackie to protect his child's doll. And as Jackie was about to jump out, the cardboard box serving as a makeshift cushion blew away. Now, he was on his own. In a critical moment, Manny arrived in a helicopter, lowering a rescue ladder for Jackie to climb. However, a bridge ahead knocked off the rescue ladder, causing the rescue attempt to fail. The tanker truck collided with more roadblocks, and ahead was another large bridge. If Jackie didn't jump out, he would surely die. He had no choice but to take a desperate leap. Jackie grabbed onto a net and slammed into the hillside. When the net broke, Jackie continued rolling down the hillside, but luckily, the doll blocked his head, preventing further injury. Manny approached him and took away the virus sample. Later, he visited Jackie in the hospital, revealing his true identity as a secret agent. Everything had been a setup by Manny. He used Jackie's premonition to locate the virus sample. Park wasn't Jackie's biological father at all. Jackie dreamt of the cross because Manny had drugged his beer with hallucinogens. Finally, Manny took Jackie's pill and licked it, realizing it tasted off. Jackie informed him that it was Park's ashes.